If you believe Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time because of 7 Super Bowl rings, I get it. But if we're talking about who played at the highest level, it's Aaron Rodgers. And I'm about to show you why. The most prestigious award in almost every sport that matters, including the NFL, is the MVP award. And Aaron Rodgers has won the MVP more than Tom Brady, second most of all time with 4 MVPs to Tom Brady's 3. So, if the voters believe that Aaron Rodgers has been the best quarterback in the league more times than Tom Brady, how can Tom Brady be the GOAT? And it stretches way further than just that. Almost every coach believes that the most important thing in football is to protect the football, and Aaron Rodgers does that at a higher level than Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers has just over a 4-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio for his career, while Tom Brady has just over a 3-to-1 touchdown interception in his career, managing the game at the highest level of all time. And then we go to passer rating, which is a measure of performance for quarterbacks, and Aaron Rodgers has the highest passer rating in NFL history over Tom Brady with a 102.2. Tom Brady has a 97.2. And let's not forget, being a quarterback can go further than just passing the football. Aaron Rodgers is also a much better runner than Tom Brady, with 3,500 plus total rushing yards in his career and 35 rushing touchdowns, while Tom Brady just over 1,100 yards for his entire career and 28 rushing touchdowns. And not only is Aaron Rodgers a model of consistency, but he's had higher highs than Tom Brady, the highest single-season passer rating of all time with 122.5 in 2011. Tom Brady's highest career passer rating being a 117.2 in 2007. Let's get into touchdown percentage, which measures how often a pass from a quarterback results in a touchdown. 6% of Aaron Rodgers' career passes resulted in a touchdown, while Tom Brady has only 5.4% of his career passes resulting in a touchdown. And as I'm sure all of you are aware, football is not basketball. You don't play both sides of the ball. Aaron Rodgers has had to score more points to win in the playoffs, with his defenses allowing 33.8 points per game in playoff losses. Meanwhile, Tom Brady's defenses in playoff losses have allowed just 27.2 points per game. And how about all playoff games in general? Well, Aaron Rodgers still has the worst defense, with his defense is giving up an average of 26.4 points per game in his entire career in the playoffs. Meanwhile, Tom Brady, a cushy 20.2. And how about the guys around him on the offensive side of the ball? Green Bay spent 0 draft picks from 2005 to 2022 on receivers or tight ends in the first round of the NFL draft. Meanwhile, Tom Brady, across New England and Tampa Bay, has played with 6 of those guys. And arguably the most valuable part of all of sports is the special teams. Aaron Rodgers' special teams have ranked repeatedly bottom 5 in the playoffs and regular season. And he's had a couple of special teams blunders. In 2014 NFC Championship, the Packers failed an onside kick. And in 2021, the Packers had to deal with a blocked punt returned for a touchdown and a blocked field goal. And how about coaching? Bill Belichick was the greatest coach of all time in many eyes, and that's who Tom Brady had for his entire career. Meanwhile, Aaron Rodgers had to carry Mike McCarthy and finally got a good coach in Mike LaFleur when it was a little too late. But if the numbers weren't enough for you, here's why Aaron Rodgers is the greatest of all time on the All-22. We'll start off with some masterful pocket work from Aaron Rodgers in the ring. Gonna move and navigate the pocket, and here you think probably throwing it to this receiver right here, but you'd be wrong. He throws to the guy behind him on the money behind the safety. And then here, once again, from Aaron Rodgers, great pocket movement, gonna step up, move out of the pocket and escape to the right, fires it on the money to Randall Cobb. And more pocket navigation that's perfect from Rodgers, rolling to his left, and look at this window to Cobb. He has to be perfect on the money. He drops a dime. And of course, Rodgers attacks all parts of the field with perfect accuracy here on the downfield ball, left sideline. This is a very tight window, has to be right in the hands of this receiver before the safety can get there, and it is. And here, this is why I think Rodgers is the greatest pocket mover of all time. This is where most people will be caught dead to rights, but Rodgers is going to make this guy miss. Going to break the sack through the contact, continue rolling out, takes a hit, gets this over the outstretched arms of the backer, and then right to this receiver outside the numbers on the side. And then here from Rodgers, just masterful with his eyes, going to move to safety with a subtle pump fake, which just gives him enough space to pump fake again, keep his eyes off of this assignment where he's going to throw this in a tight window to Aaron Jones for a touchdown. This one's just, once again, magical pocket work from Rodgers, rolling out, stepping up, firing it across his body, and just look at the touch he has to put on this ball to make it perfect. We'll watch Sammy Watkins, who makes a great play. And then, of course, you can't watch Aaron Rodgers without a perfect back shoulder fade. That's what he does here. Perfect back shoulder fade for a touchdown. Like I said, a master of the pocket, rolling all the way out to the right. Doesn't see what he wants. Gonna hover over a little bit more. Fired across field, and this ball is just ridiculous. This one on the sideline, Lazard is pretty much locked up by this corner here. It puts it perfectly on the inside shoulder. Allow Lazard to work back inside and make a play. And he's going to make a touchdown on that. And then again, it's going to be perfect pocket movement from Rodgers, stepping up. This guy's actually got him. But look at the arms of Rodgers on this defensive end. He's going to swat him down, break that sack, and then fire this ball to Tanyan. And if you haven't noticed, these are all Aaron Rodgers' last season in Green Bay. So still an older quarterback, but not afraid to take the hit, takes a shot there, delivers this on the money anyway for a touchdown to Lazard. And then once again for Rodgers, what do you do when no one's open? He's locked up, he's locked up, he's locked up. You move out of the pocket, figure out what to do. Still nobody's open. Just enough touch to Aaron Jones to make that play work. Again, from the end zone angle, directing the traffic, tells him to go upfield and puts it right on him. And on this one, Rodgers doing a little bit of everything. He's going to have a defensive tackle at his feet, so he's going to have to kind of throw this off of this weird angle when you see him back up. But look, this receiver's not open. So what is he going to do? He's going to lead him downfield, away from this corner. Great throw, great cat. And two things will forever haunt the Dallas Cowboys, the playoffs and prime Aaron Rodgers, as he's going to fire this ball downfield right outside the right shoulder of Christian Watson. Great throw. And that corner is left dumbfounded. And then right here, once again, watch Rodgers be a master of manipulation with his eyes. Gonna watch Micah Parsons, get him to move a little bit by moving his shoulders, pointing the other way, and that gives just enough separation for this receiver to make the catch. And then on this one, just vintage Aaron Rodgers, navigating the pocket, directing traffic, bouncing around, gonna fire this one up, and he's not really that open, he's covered, but Rodgers knows, put it up, he'll get it, he does. And then here, just another normal day for Rodgers, navigating the pocket like a master. But watch these little red flags on the goalpost. You see they're moving left? That's because the wind's going left. That's going to be important because I swear this ball curves in the air for Aaron Rodgers to fit this right past that safety and into the hands of Christian Watson. And Rodgers, once again, you swear he's a dancer the way he keeps moving. Rolling out to the right, going to fire across his body to the end zone, touchdown. And then a tight window from Rodgers, of course, moving in the pocket once again, and right over the outstretched arm. He wasn't going to make this play either way, but nice to see that he wouldn't have, even if he was there. Great throw. And then Rodgers once again continuing to navigate the pocket at such a high level. But look at this window here. This backer's kind of cutting upfield, so he knows he can't make this play. Right on the outside of this receiver's shoulder, away from that other guy coming behind him. Perfect. And here, just take a look where Rodgers is throwing this from. He's on the right hash, and he's going to fire this all the way to the left sideline. I mean, that just takes immense arm strength to get that there before the corner makes it, and he does. And I've always thought that Rodgers was the best passer of all time because of his ability to manipulate defenders with his eyes. Just watch here. Going to keep his eyes left to get this safety to continue to roll left, and his backer to stay where he is, opening the middle of the field for Cobb. It works. First down. Now I acknowledge Tom Brady has 7 Super Bowl rings, and that will probably never be caught by anyone. However, I value individual success, and Rodgers, as you see by the numbers, holds that. He has the most individual success of any player of all time. And as you can see on the film, he does the things that you need to do to be the best quarterback on the field of all time. He moves guys with his eyes. He's a master of moving the pocket. He's got a strong arm and perfect accuracy on all levels of the field. So to me, yes, Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT.